What's going on, people? This is your boy, Say One's History. You are watching The Male's Perspective. Again, please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all cool new content that's coming out. I want to talk to you guys about a few things that I was just thinking of. Just thoughts. Just thoughts. That's all it is. I just want to chill with y'all for a second. Now, look, check this out. We all adults here, right? We can all have a conversation amongst each other, right? Without being hostile and bitter and arguing and fighting with each other, right? We can do that. We're adults, right? I hope so. Because that's what we're going to do today. Okay? And what we're going to talk about here, we are going to talk about as Americans, where our society is going. As it stands, with the society that we live in today, and without any shame being placed on these women for thoughting on the internet, without any shame for promiscuity, without any shame for just, and this goes for man too, without any shame, and people living in their truth, where do we go from here as a country? Where do we go? I ask this, and I ask this for a reason. The reason I ask this is because if you have a society that literally says, and let me get this off, but you have a society that literally says, I'm living in my truth, and my truth is subjective, how can we all communicate and operate in a truthful manner in a society? If we all are living in our subjective truth, how can we all live amongst each other in this society? Please, anybody, I want to know. I'm not bigging up no one. I'm not trying to down no one. I'm genuinely asking. If we can't have a foundation where everybody says, this is real, this is real, this is real, this is real, how can we operate with each other? I was just wondering. That's all. Because I don't think we can. I don't think we can operate when you have a society that is running that way. And my proof, if I have any, is that look at where we're at right now as a society. Look at where the fuck we are at right now as a society. I have a new game that I've been playing, and what I'll do is I will go into people's lives on Facebook, Twitter, and whatnot, and I'll ask them if they want to play a trivia game, particularly women. I will ask if they want to play a trivia game, and the trivia game is about statistics, American statistics data, census data, marriages and divorce statistics from the CDC website, just all kinds of statistics. And I will base those around, do you know anything of what a man wants? Do you know how to be a wife? And do you know how likely or unlikely it is for you to get what you want out of a man statistically. I'm asking these women this. I'm asking these women unsuspectingly in this game, and you guys wouldn't believe the answers I get. You would not believe the answers that I get. It's pretty wild. When you talk to these women and you ask them just simple stuff like I remember I asked this one chick. I said, when it comes to single parent households and you have a mother or a father, I asked her simply put, which parent is the child likely to thrive with? So basically, which parent is more likely to lead that child down a path statistically of prison, gangs, or either dead? And the crazy thing about the question that I asked you guys, when I asked it to this particular woman, she said, I'm gonna have to say it's the man. I'm gonna say it's the man. So that's not the crazy part, because I said, okay. And I revealed the answer. And it said that children are 3 times more likely to end up in prison, dead, or in the gang if they're with their mother. And you know what her response was when I gave her the information? Y'all know what her response was? Her response was, you know what? I just wanted to give the mothers more credit. I kind of figured it was the dads, but I wanted to give them more credit. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. When I say we are living in our subjective truths, whatever you want to call it. Truth is not subjective. It is the truth. It is the fucking unadulterated, unfiltered, unwavering, uncaring, does not matter who's saying it, does not matter if you are right or wrong. It is the fucking truth. Point blank, done. It is the truth. That is what it is. That's why when truth is shined on something, let me cook. When truth is shined on something, it usually burns away the disease. When light is shined on something, I should say, it usually cures diseases. Light can literally cure diseases. So, truth, i.e., being the light, it can literally burn away. Now, what happens? Let me cook. I want to get into this deep, y'all. Let me, because you guys gonna get to what I'm trying to say. When light hits an infected area, or let's just go ahead and say medicine. Like, remember when your mom, when you would go out and you'd be riding your bike or you'd be riding your skates, and you would scuff up your knee or you would scuff up your side, and you would have to go put alcohol on it. Now the thing about the alcohol though is that it cleaned the wound. It was something that was beneficial for your body, even though your body didn't like it. Let me cook for a minute, because I'm getting to a point. It was good for your body, but you did not like it. Your body did not like it. Right? Right? We hear, right? We hear at this part yet, right? Okay. So, you get this scar and it burns, that is the equivalent to you giving somebody the truth. Because when you put alcohol on a scar, you usually say, ouch. Or sometimes you even scream, depending on how bad the wound is. Some people just don't want to hear the truth. Some people don't want to get that medicine. The truth is what it is. It is what it is. You know how they say, it is what it is. It is. Now, with that being said, a lot of these women out here are asking the question of why less and less men are actually talking to women. They're asking the question why less and less men are actually trying to talk to women with kids. And y'all know me. I mean, I've talked to numerous women with kids. I have. It just is what it is. But what I've noticed is that it is, how should I say it? One, it is a thankless job. And two, you will never get the respect that you should and that you deserve in that situation. So I would say to men, honestly, to not do it. And I know some women will be hurt, upset in regards to that. But look, I'm going to just say it like this. For those women who have kids out there, particularly sons, if you have sons, and your son came to you and said, Mom, I really like this girl. I really want to talk to her. And your son goes, yeah, she's really nice. She's really sweet. And then you go, well, tell me about her, son. You know, what is she like? Well, she's really nice. She's got 3 kids. She lives by herself. Whoa. Wouldn't you tell your son she's got 3? Well, I know some women. I know a lot of women, actually. The majority of them would say, well, are they by the same dad? 9 times out of 10, she might have two baby fathers. You'd be a little iffy about that, wouldn't you? As a mom. If we being 100, let's just keep it real. You'd be a little iffy about that. Wow, she got 3 kids. She got 3 kids, son? 3? By 2 different baby daddies? 2? 2? Numero uno? I know about that, son. I mean, I'm sure she's nice and all, and she's sweet. She does look pretty. Let's say he showed you a picture. She does look pretty, but son, I'm pretty sure you can do better. And you would be correct. You would be absolutely correct to tell your son that. You would be absolutely correct. You would never get any strife from me. You would never get any pushback from me. So why don't you feel that way for the men? Why don't you feel it? Why if he's not your son, why don't you feel that way? Or why should it not be the same for the men that you talk to? Why shouldn't it be that way for the men that you talk to? Why? If you are in the chat and you think that since we are equal now, if we're in the chat, if you think it should be equal all across the board, press 1. If you think that something should be different between a man and a woman and we're not equal, press 2. Let's just see. I just want to see. Because I don't think that it should. And here's a conversation that I was talking about, or at least one of the conversations that I was talking about, where people don't get sensitive. Don't get sensitive. You know, um, I was when I was before I was married. Um, and by the way, shout out to my beautiful wife, Mariel. Thank you. I will see you soon. Um, Before I was married, y'all, I was uh, on the phone with this chick, talking to her, and I was just now learning about male spaces and whatnot, and blah 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 blah. So I was talking to her, and I'm on the phone, and I can tell that she's like her attitude is like she was getting to know your boy, but at the same time she was a little like almost like snooty a little bit. And my smart ass picked up on it. And I thought to myself, let me see what this girl about. I really want to see what's going on with her. So I asked her, I said, so what's going on with you? Like what and I know that this is a bad move now, but I asked her, I said, like, what do you bring to the table? Like, and she was like, table? What do you mean what I bring to the table? And I remember, boy, her fucking neck turned, turned, got hot. If I was there, I'm pretty sure I could have seen her head spinning around. But your boy didn't falter. I asked her, I said, yeah, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring? She said, well, if you're asking about that, then obviously you're not a real man and you don't know what you want. I said, hold on. Let's stop. Hold on. I said, let's stop for a second. Look, check this out. I said, I don't mean no disrespect to you, and I'm not going to disrespect you. That's not why I asked that question. I said, the reason why I asked that question is because I know what I bring to the table. And I want to make sure that if this is something we can continue, it's going to be beneficial for both of us. She said, well, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? I said, okay. I said, I bring my finance. She said, oh my God. I said, wait, let me finish. She said, guys always talk about their finances. I said, hold on, let me finish. I said, I bring my finances. Okay, that's one. I bring my security. Okay. If you are getting into a situation and you need to be protected, I'm your man. I'm going to do that. I told her, I said, I bring taking the majority of the stress. I bring leadership. I bring love. I bring tenure. I bring, what was the word I'm looking for? I bring skill, and I bring 20, I don't know, odd years of going through life and learning what it is to be a man. That's what I bring. So I can tell you what I bring. I know that I can better women's lives. And I'm not saying I'm like the best man or anything like that. Don't get it twisted, because that's not what I'm saying. But if we breaking it down ones and zeros, like you should know what you're bringing to a relationship. You should know. You know, these are the things that you want to know if you are someone that says you're dating with intentions. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm not giving it up. I'm not having sex," because to be completely honest, I mean, if you up in age, that ship is kind of sailed. It's kind of out. As I mean, like, I'm just saying, you can't reclaim the. I ain't even gonna go. Yeah, I ain't even gonna go there. Uh, yeah, I ain't even gonna go there. So, yeah, I wanted to say something, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Um, but yeah, you can't reinvent that thing. And then on top of that, guys who are my age, yo, check this out. We have seen all plethoras of women. All. At this point, it is not about your looks. It is not about your looks. I was actually just talking uh, to a friend about this. Talking to a friend about this. And he was asking if, you had everything that you wanted in a woman. No, no. He asked, would you rather have everything that you wanted in a woman and your woman would be just basic average looking? He said, or would you give up some of the things that you needed in a woman for your woman to have a higher status of a look? Like, so let's say, would you rather accept an average woman who was a 4 or 5 or 5.5, or would you rather accept a woman who was roughly anywhere from a 7 or 8, but get like a bad attitude and having a stress, and maybe she'd be nice to you sometimes or whatever like that? Which would you sacrifice? Would you sacrifice looks, or would you sacrifice peace? Looks is one, peace is two. If you would sacrifice peace, press two. If you would sacrifice looks, press one. Meaning, if you would give up looks for your peace, press one. But if she just gotta look a certain kind of way. If she just gotta look a certain kind of way, press two. Because if she gotta look a certain kind of way, boy, 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 you behind the eight ball, boy. As Cat Williams would say, you behind the eight ball, boy, boy. You behind the eight ball, boy, boy. You still playing them games out there when you looking for that whole look? You still looking for that? You must have been raised by a single mom. It's not your fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I had to say it. But really though, I mean, if you looking for that, come on, man. I mean, what are we doing here? Millennials. I know we ain't doing that. I know we ain't doing that. But man said, hey, shouts out to my homie, man. I was just thinking about you the other day, bro. Man, we gotta get together soon. I know you out there doing your thing and working and stuff, but man, holla at your boy, man. Shit, a nigga could be over here dying. And look, I'm cussing now. He'll be over here dying or something. Get your boy a holla. Get your boy a holla. But yeah, man. That just was crazy to me. Because if you don't know the person that asked me this, I said, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't give up my peace. I wouldn't give up my peace." And he said, "I don't know, man. I don't know if I can go spend the rest of my life because her age, she's just going to get older. And I said, are you really that vain? Are you really that vain? Because, bro, like, what are you doing? Anyway, man. But back to the single mother situation. I was talking to, or I'm sorry, I was watching this video, and no one had covered this. And look, this is a stepfather. This is a stepfather here. And the stepfather in this video that I'm about to show you is dealing with his stepdaughter, right? Right? Dealing with his stepdaughter. Now, she does something to him. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give it away. You'll see it in a second. She does something to him, okay? Totally disrespectful. Just without question, somebody need to get in that ass. Like, preferably him. He's been there a number of years. He's been providing for this child, taking care of this child, doing everything he needs to for this child. Everything he needs to. But the mother comes in and says, oh, what are you doing? You can't do that to my daughter. But she just disrespected him. She disrespected him in a way where it was just appalling. It was totally unacceptable. And yeah, what would you do? What would you do in that situation? Let me know what you would do. I want you to check this video out. I want y'all to let me know what you think about this. Really watch this one and let me know what y'all think about this, because nobody's talking about this yet. This is fresh off the press. So remember, you're getting it from the male's perspective. This is the first time it's been aired. So check this out.
Do with her. Get up. I got it. You got it.
She's spitting my face, not yours.
You should not be dealing with a kid under anger.
She just spitting my face,
You
right?
need to calm down.
You can't tell me what to do. She's spitting my face, not yours.
When you're done calming down.
Grab your son.
Hold on. Because we're screaming everywhere.
Grab your son, though.
I'm going to grab it.
She's spitting my face, not yours.
I understand, but...
That's a disrespect. She's spitting my face?
I understand, but you need to calm down before you hit her.
You spitting my face?
You need to calm down. Yes.
What do you mean I need to calm down?
Scarlett, if you open your mouth one more time, just quiet up.
Get off, babe.
You need to calm down.
And I'm very calm. She's spitting my face.
That's it.
It's like you're okay with what she's doing. She's disrespecting me to talk.
Just go.
You're okay with this?
This is a mess, okay?
Oh, is it a mess?
It's that time. We're all going to sleep angry. What is going on with you guys?
Because of her. She has a phone. She shouldn't have the phone at first. You know that.
I'm going to discipline her.
All right, let me see. Because nothing working. A kid like this need to get hit now. At this point, she has to get hit. Because talking not going to help a kid like this. We've been talking for the last 10 minutes. Nothing working.
Great. I have like 2 kids in the side of my ear. Just
You're not being a mother. Give me this.
It's ridiculous.
No, I'm going to lose it in 2 seconds.
I'm telling you, relax.
Get out the room.
No.
I just want to wrap myself.
That's
get out the room.
fine.
Let's put that bomb up there. Come out that room, Nana. You see my builder? Come out that room. Let me deal with that myself. Give me the belt.
Get off of me, man. Get off of me. I'm sick of it.
She's putting my face, not your face. That's a disrespect.
Scarlett.
Like, what's wrong with this kid? What's got into her? What's got into her? She's putting my face.
Maybe she needs counseling.
No, she need a ass whoop. What kind of counseling? You think I could ever dare spit in my mom's face? My mom would whoop my...
Yo, She need her ass whooped. She need her ass whooped. Not only do she need her ass whooped, she need to have some kind of just extreme petty ass punishment, something. You spit in a man's face. Men don't even do that to other men. What would happen in the old Western days if you would spit in a man's face? Y'all niggas would literally have to draw pistols and somebody would have to die. Somebody would have to go. But somehow this little girl gets a pass. Now I'm not saying she gotta die. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it doesn't go unpunished. Because what you do is you set a precedent saying that, yeah, it's okay. He's a sucker. I can do this to him. Man, this is why you shouldn't talk to single mothers. Real talk, you shouldn't. Okay, this is Nate. I think they call him Nate the Great, but he's a comedian out of Los Angeles. And this dude be having me dying, bro. Like, he's really good. They need to give him his own special, like, soon. Somebody need to give him his own special. But he was doing what they call a crowd work comedian club. So he can't go off of any material that he actually used. He can only use, like, stuff that he observes in the audience or whatever. And he is just quick with it. He is quick with it. And it's funny. And I hope, you know, he gets his break soon because the dude is dope. But he said something in one of his stand-up shows here. And I recorded that part and I want to play it for you.
And so how'd you find out she's for the streets?
She just told she let me go about 2 weeks ago. That was it.
She just dumped you? Like, hey, I need freedom.
She need free. She on her healing journey.
She on her what?
Healing journey is what she said.
She said she got to go on a healing journey? That's confusing. What's she healing from?
Look at how the whole crowd acted. But not only the whole crowd, listen to the women laughing. I'll play it again.
What's she healing from?
She on her healing journey.
She on her what?
Healing journey is what she said.
She said she got to go on a healing journey?
Do you hear all of the women in that crowd? Do you hear all of them? They know it's bullshit. They know it's bullshit. That people say, oh, it's just comedy. He's just making people laugh. The reason why some comics are funnier than others is because they mix funny with reality. If it doesn't sound real, if somebody can't relate to it, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be funny. So there's some truth to this. And women definitely can relate to this in regards to what this man said. But let's let him continue. Let's go.
That's confusing. What's she healing from? She got sexual healing? I got sexual healing. Sexual healing. Damn, Theo, that's a cold piece. You be seeing her on other people's Facebooks now? You're like, there she is. What's her name? Huh? Do you want her back?
I would take her back.
Theo, come on,
This
man.
crowd ain't shit. I don't
Come
even know
on,
what your answer
Theo.
was. They just heard that pause. They were like, oh, he's a bitch. Like, damn. Let the man answer the question. Jesus Christ, Theo.
Sometimes you get attached to the kids. And I love her kids, you know what I mean?
Wait, start over.
He
It sounds like
loved-
you got a big heart. I heard heart in there. What'd you say now?
He loves her kids. Let's keep going.
Love them kids.
You love the kids. Oh, shit. Are they your kids? Nigga. Shut the fuck up. Fuck them goddamn kids. You can meet some new kids. Them ain't your goddamn kids. You need to start a healing journey. Them are not your kids. What the fuck? I'm over here trying to keep a strong family together, and you conflicted. Any women in here single, got a kid or two, you need a good father. Look, they're like, yeah! Right there, look, you like her? Look, she got kids and grandkids, right there. I know you do. Fine ass grandma, look at you. Yeah. That's your baby right there? So you raise your hand on behalf of your daughter? You better be careful how you be fucked around and hook you up. You be like, sit down, young man, let me teach you a couple of things. Oh, you about to start your healing journey. Take my wig off while I'm down here.
And here's the thing, men don't really talk about stuff like this, boy. They really don't. We don't talk about, situations with women and just the things that we go through. Men are just kind of silent. We move in silence when it comes to stuff like that. And then what you start to see is sudden subtle changes about us. You start seeing like subtle things, and it just happens like naturally and organically because that's just who we are. But and that's where you get that transformation. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and play it through here really quick. Let's check it out.
Sometimes men disappear because they feel like their effort is not being reciprocated.
Talk about it.
So hear me out. A lot of women feel like their approach to dating is, you as a man have to prove to me you are worthy of my time, my energy, and me being more vulnerable to you. And because of what you've been through, you think that's the right way to do it. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with a man who's actually serious and he's seeing you're holding back, you got walls up, he has concerns that you're wasting his time. So now he falls off because he's like, all right, she's tripping, she's not really making any effort. But because there's still a desire there, because he still likes her, I think the comment, the like, is a temperature check. Let me see how she'll respond. Let me see if I can still reignite something here. But it all stemmed from, are we actually making a mutual effort to get to know each other?
Okay.
So just make sure, before you start throwing all kinds of accusations at the man, ask yourself, was I coming correct in this process or not?
Cook up, sir.
What y'all think about that one? Look, man, I think he was 100% correct. Like, men are... Damn, I'm gonna get myself canceled having conversations like this, y'all. Men can come to women if we're wrong. I do it as well, too. You know, we are not perfect. We make mistakes. But if we are having an argument and it's not really a fault situation, we just having a misunderstanding, Like, that man is gonna want that woman to come and talk to him, especially if he genuinely feels like, he was in a right. He's thinking logically. He's not dealing in emotions and stuff like that. She's just, having a moment or something. He is going to feel like I didn't do this. I didn't do anything wrong. And I think, hear me out. Let me cook. Because I think when you have a situation like that where, let's say, like, the woman does get her way, and it's a situation where the man comes and approaches the woman all the time. Even if she's wrong, the man approaches the woman all the time. Even if, she's not willing to, concede and say it's none of our faults, or anything like that. She just becomes, she becomes to expect, even though she's wrong, that you are always going to be the first person to approach her. Where does that lead to, ladies and gentlemen? Where does that lead to? Is it beneficial for the relationship? Is it going to make your bond tighter? Nobody wants to talk about this. If you watching and you think it will make your bond stronger, leave a 1 in the chat. If you don't think it'll make your bond stronger, leave a 2 in the chat. I want to know. I don't think it would help the relationship. I don't think it would. Because eventually I think you would look at that man like he was a bitch. That's what I think. I think you would look at him like he was a bitch. If you had a man constantly keep coming to you, tucking his tail behind his legs. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. All this, I want to, one time, something like that, he's just trying to make peace. But if he's constantly coming to you all the time, I'm sorry, babe, I did this. The man is doing this. You get tired of him. Real talk, you get tired of him. You'll be in a situation like, damn, this dude won't give me no kind of like push. He won't do nothing to me. Yeah, so in that regard, a lot of women is full of shit because, I don't think they really understand what they're asking for when they ask these things. And they talk about, like they want a man to not, be that dominant person. They want the man to essentially be submissive, but you don't want a submissive man. That's not the order of things. That's not the way it was designed. That's why when you get what you ask for, you don't want it. But I don't know, man. Who am I?
How long y'all been together?
Shit, just a couple of months. It ain't been long. Man.
So is the trust there?
Shit, I ask no trust the fuck out of me for nothing. Look, I trust her, but she don't trust shit about me.
It's because I'm Colombian. It's because I'm Colombian.
So would y'all be down? Would y'all be down to switch phones for 30 seconds each?
No.
You go through her phone and she go through yours.
Nah, I catch everything she got. Like, look. I catch her on a daily basis.
So you're not down to switch phones?
Look,
why not?
She can take mine, but she ain't gonna.
Why don't you want to switch phones?
Because
what?
Because she got them hoes. Look, she got a roster.
No, we have to trust each other.
You got a roster?
No.
Bro, she got a fucking roster, bro. Look, that's the consequence of having a fine ass girl. Is that they got a fucking roster and she thinks she don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I know.
So you down to give her your phone?
Yeah, she get my shit.
But you won't give him yours?
Hell no.
Oh, man.
That's fucked up, baby. That's fucked up, baby. You pay the price. You pay the price when you got a fine ass hoe.
He know his situation. And this is one of those situations where I said, what would you do? Would you sacrifice your woman being a 7, an 8, or a 6? Or would you sacrifice your peace? This man right here, let me go and put him back on. Let me go and put them back on. That dude right there, he sacrificed his peace. He sacrificed his peace. I ain't gonna lie. She is bad. But he sacrificed his peace. This is why, ladies, we say we would rather have peace than a woman looking like 7, 8, 9s even. This is why we say it ain't worth it. And I don't even get into it. I'm trying to keep it PC here. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's check it out.
I had an older lady tell me a real man is not going to be ruled by a woman. Don't go down the path of expressing criticism, disapproval, and an ultimate lack of acceptance for your husband because it may cause rebellion. She's telling the truth. A real man is not going to allow himself to be a pushover to the woman he has chosen. Men with their sense of manhood and integrity and dignity intact have this innate desire and need to not be subdued and walked over. A real man is not going to be ruled by his wife. It insults his sense of manhood. Women who have succeeded in breaking their husbands such that their husbands allow their wives to rule over them, those are ultimately men who they find themselves no longer attracted to.
Wow. Everything I was just talking about, she just went into. And she used the word that I was trying not to use. Submissive, subdued. It's always better when it comes out of a woman's mouth. Because when men said we sound wet, chauvinistic, we sound like pigs, whatnot. But all we're saying is, look, we have to be the dominant one. You can't ask us to change our nature. We will take you into consideration. We will love you. We will be with you. We will, think about your feelings. We will care about what you think and everything. But brass tacks, when it comes down to it, we are not with the bullshit. It's not happening. If something needs to be laid down as a rule, ask what's happening. If you want to talk to me crazy, you can talk to me crazy by yourself. That can happen. Let's get on to the next one, y'all. Don't let that last little bit go over your head. So let's get into this one. And y'all let me know what you think.
When a man is broken, he can destroy everyone around him by what he does. When a woman is broken, she can destroy everyone around her by what she says. That's why
Let's stop that there. When a man is broken, he can destroy everyone around him by what he does. When a woman is broken, she can destroy everyone around her by what she says. So if a woman is broken, hurt, displeased, bitter, angry, what can she do to you? She can't physically harm you. And in this day and age, you'd be crazy to try to physically harm a woman. So she fights with her best weapon. What do you fight with? I'll tell you what you fight with. You fight with your feet. That's what you fight with. That's what you fight with. You fight with your feet, boys. You get up, you go. Let's let her keep going, though.
Man, self-control, is his greatest power. And for a woman,
let's rewind it back for a second.
Is hers. Is for a man says. Destroy everyone around her by what she says. That's why for a man, self-control is his greatest power. And for a woman, silence is hers. When a man has learned to not be out of control, but to be out of people's control, because he has self-control, that's a powerful man. And when a woman has learned to be silent, doesn't mean to be silenced. I'm silent because I'm watching.
Let me break that down even further. She said, I'm silent, but I'm not silenced. Meaning that you are not put down or are subdued by this man in a way of such to where you feel like he has a cloth over you. You're afraid to say anything. You feel like you can never give your opinion. That's not what we're saying. And what we're saying is when a woman is silent, it gives her time to think. It gives the man time to speak. And it gives you both an understanding in a moment to grasp what's really going on. Because let me tell you what happens here between a man and a woman in a situation like this. When a woman is silent, the man gains appreciation for her. He gains respect for her. He gains the ability to be humble for her, to want to listen to what she has to say. Your silence calms him. Your silence brings him peace. And your silence gives you the opportunity to understand him on a deeper level. When a man feels like he is being listened to, he, in turn, will return that favor. But the benefit for the woman is he will return it tenfold. We only want to see it from you, ladies. Once we see that from you, the man is going to return it tenfold. I just gave you the game. I told you what the game is when it comes to men. That's all it is. If you give, you get more. If you give, you get more. Men are simple. We don't ask for much. Now, if you don't feel or get that give and take, I'm not saying you're going to get everything you want, ladies. That's not what I'm saying. But if you don't feel that give and take, then that's not a man. That's something else. That's a little boy. And you need to move on with haste, because all he's going to do is waste your time. But if that man is reciprocating what you're giving to him, not only is he going to give you tenfold back, but he is going to want, if you are consistent with this, I should say, this type of giving before receiving something, if you are consistent with this, I dare to say that this man would even want to marry you. If you make it a point to put him first, to think about him, I guarantee you that man will do anything and everything he can for you. But women are so prideful that even the words that I'm saying just sound like nails screeching across the chalkboard for them. It's just too unbearing to them. Hey, it is what it is. We all got to live in our truth, right? With that being said, your boy is up and out of here. Look, man, I appreciate all the 2-3 people that came into this stream. Check your boy out on his YouTube page. It's called The Male's Perspective. Again, you guys, please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all new content that's coming out here. Also, I'm going to try doing more of these streams in the future on Facebook. I've just really been trying to grow the channel, so I've been on YouTube for the most part. And those people that actually see my picture up, excuse me, you can scan that picture with the phone, and the QR code will actually bring you to the YouTube channel. It has other great links on it you can check out my Twitter, all that good stuff. But with that, if you guys are interested in getting in a panel to have these types of discussions, to have grown people's discussions in regards to topics that we've already went over here, I would love to have adults in the room. We can disagree. We don't have to have the same opinion. But what we do have to do is we do have to be honest. And we have to respect what the truth is. Because if we don't, then what's the point? Again, y'all, this is your boy Say One History. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will check you later. I'm out.